So a hearty good morning to everybody. I wanted to present today, in fact, the concept of my fourth book, which I've renamed because I've thought about it, and it's really about delighting our customers. So I call it Delighted Customer Strategy. And what I want to focus on in today's presentation is thriving in the digital deluge, because it's my observation as we move towards 2030 that our customer becomes digital savvy and will demand more of us as companies selling products and services in a digital realm. And so that's what I want to focus on. I've been around for 32 years. I actually love this industry. It wasn't called CRM when I started it. It wasn't even called Salesforce Automation when I started it. But I've rode the wave through a variety of different books and conferences and chairmanships. And I put the statistics up from Altimeter that a large portion of business executives really feel that this transformation to a digital way is priority number one. And you sit back and you ask yourself, why? How pervasive is this digital deluge? And the way I like to look at it is a fire hose. A fire hose that we are receiving information from our customers, from our competitors. We're receiving information in a variety of different platforms. And the question becomes, how do we use this information? What's relevant? How do we filter it? I'm not going to read the statistics, but I'll just tell you two that I always remember. There are more texts being sent daily than there are toothbrushes in the world. And there are more tweets being posted daily than there are books in the world. And we know that that's beginning to really change the way we are doing business. And we as savvy businesswomen and men have to ask ourselves, which of the insights that are being gathered digitally from what I call a digital fire hose is relevant to your business, which is relevant to your customers, and how are you going to utilize that information effectively? So how do you gather and then organize and then analyze and then exploit this deluge of data, given that your customers themselves are awash, not themselves knowing exactly how this whole thing is going to play out? And I sit back and I ask myself, as I've seen a lot of trends come and go, is this digital deluge here to stay? And what are the drivers behind that digital deluge? And I think there are two that are fairly important.